私たちの前にはただ風が吹いてダメ伝えたい気持ちほど言葉途切れ途切れで
Hello, I'm Evil Aniki, and we're at Super Dimension Convention 2023. Upon entry to the event, they were giving us some sunglasses and a sticker from last year's event. Looks like they're trying to offload a bunch of these stickers they had made. But we're going to do a quick little run through their vendor hall here. There's a lot of cool kits and figures and art pieces and all sorts of different macross and other robot genre type stuff in here. Mostly macross though. If you're looking for some macross stuff that might be hard to come by, this is definitely the place to come pick it up if you're in the SoCal area. There's also a lot of artists here. I kind of focused a little bit on the artists last year, so if you want to see more of the artists, you can check out my last video from last year. I'll have that linked down in the description below. A lot of these vendors are repeat vendors. You know, this is a very intimate and small, cozy convention. It's smaller than last year. Last year they had tried expanding to be, you know, to take up the whole Torrance Civic Center, and this year they just stuck to the half side, and I think this was so much better. It was just what they needed. But who do we run in other than Beretta's Collectibles? He's been in a few of my other vlogs if you've been paying attention. I know you have, right guys? He was in my Robo Toy-Con vid and my Japan World Heroes. He has a bunch of really cool kits. He used to make and sell these Macross mecha heads here. He just has the absolute coolest collection of memorabilia, especially if you're looking for something that's like 70s or 80s themed, he's probably got it. But going around the event, we can see there is a lot of Macross ships here. But we're done with the vendor hall and we're going to go on outside and we're going to check out the Mecha Museum. And you're probably like, what's in the Mecha Museum other than all these fancy signatures from actors and designers from Macross? Well, what do they have? They got dolls. Lots of dolls. I'm just kidding, guys. There is a lot of Macross stuff in here, and there's a little barrier here, so I can't get too close into it. But there's some really cool looking figures in here. Just from every single Macross series you can imagine, from, you know, Macross 7 to Macross Frontier. Just everything's in here. They even have some stuff from a little challenge they have. I guess they had some type of custom kit bashing type contest going on. I'm not too sure. There was a prize for it that they handed out. And these look so cool. This is amazing right here. I love these little lights going on here. And I do have some footage of this room in the dark. And oh my goodness, some of these figures are lighting up, and these are, this is just so cool. And of course I had to get the Big Daddy over there. Oh my goodness. And all of these small ones on the side table over here with all of their LEDs are just fabulous as well. They look so much better in the dark. I'm so glad that they turned the lights off, which they had to do because one of the musical talents needed a darker room so you could get the full grasp of their performance. But yeah, just check out these lights. These are just blowing me away. This is so cool. I don't know if the video is, you know, comprehending how cool this looks in like in person. This is just fabulous. And this one was actually in ship form, and this one transformed into I don't know if there's a term for this. There probably is, but it's just mecha form. That's what I'm gonna call it. But this is so cool. But it was about time I was getting hungry, and so I was like, I kind of want some bento. And of course, I had to go sit out in the courtyard here. They were playing some city pop vibes. It was so cool. I got the gyudon with fried chicken and cheese mochi and a Coke. Who doesn't love a little bit of Coke ASMR? Normally I like to avoid food trucks at conventions, but there wasn't that big of a crowd here, so the wait for the food wasn't bad at all. That's usually my biggest gripe with food trucks at events, you know, especially Anime Expo or ALA or any of the bigger events. It's just impossible to get food. That's why they're always advertising for like restaurants nearby. But the one panel I did go to at this event was the Macross Hobby Handbook Translation. And this was one of the first books that I guess mentioned Super Valkyries. And these two dudes up here translated, and they were going over some of the finer details of the book. Riveting stuff. I know you must be super interested in what happened at this panel. I'll have a link to it down in the description below so you can see the full panel. Well, at least most of it. After that, there was a karaoke session with Max and Ari. They are the usual hosts for Super Dimension Convention. They were here last year as well. And they were doing some macross karaoke. I'm going to be honest, I'm not confident in singing any song in Japanese, and I'm just going to make a fool of myself if I tried, so let's just listen to them sing some stuff.
寂しさに負けそうな私
And right after that, they had the Macross Valkyrie transformation competition. Last year, this was a timed competition. I don't know if they're doing that the same way. I think this year it was whoever could transform it and get it to stand in the coolest position wins. I believe last year was a time trial contest, whoever could do it the fastest. And I believe the winner gets whatever this box is here in the middle. Super cool. As you can see, this guy here in the middle, this one is the winner. Look at that. That is got some crazy physics going on. And then after that, it was Aririn. I think I'm saying that right. I don't know. But I'm going to let her sing a little bit and talk a little bit. And she was the main musical performance for the event. So check her out.
Hi everyone, how are you doing today? How is your Super Dimension Convention going so far? That's a big mouthful to say. My name is Mylene. I'm not sure if you're familiar.
She did a cover of some Macross songs and a bunch of original songs. I chose to put in one of the Macross songs. And of course, afterwards, I had to buy one of her signed CDs here. After that, they had the giveaway for the custom build contest. I believe this was something you brought to the event. I'm not too sure. You can check them out on social media if you want to enter this next year. But I believe it's someone who built something and then they won a whole bag of goodies. But then after that, it was time for the auction. And this year, they only had 3 items. I believe they had a little bit more last year. They had 2 signed model kits and a bag from Macross Frontier, which was like an officially licensed fashion accessory. One of the cosplayers ended up getting it. This stuff was not cheap. I think it was like 80, 90, and 100. But on to the final event of the day. It was time for the Idol Performance Competition. This is a very fierce competition where people go on stage and do little idol performances from Macross.
Recent Ninjas, Gamadin. This entry includes some Japanese dialogue and special unreleased songs, so please refer to the handouts that are up here on the front tables of the various tables for translation. The Hollywood amusement ship of the Macross 7 fleet is holding a singing contest with Firebomber as the judges. How will Diamond Force pilot Gamblin fare?
This ここで審査員の一人、ビヒーダさんに伺ってみましょう。ビヒーダさん、今の歌はどうでしたか？
負けられん。私はダイヤモンドフォースだ。くだらねえぜ、そんなもん。俺はガンビン。かっこいい口見上げれば。俺の乗った黒いバルキリー。毎日大変。
I'm only going to be showing snippets of the performances in this video. If you want to see the full performances, you can check it out on my other channel. There will be a link down in the description below. Just can't have it in this video.
Okay, next up we have Mylene, as Cheryl known, singing Itezukuji Gogo Don't Be Late. Give it up for Mylene!
私の歌を聴け16半で飾る恋になるビル君としての私の胸は妄想のガラクシー滑り落ちた
But how are you guys doing? I hope you guys are having fun, and I hope you're enjoying this video. If you haven't already, please give me a like and subscribe. It really helps the channel grow, and it really, shows that people want me to go out and film these cons. I go out to so many different cons a year. I think I've been to 40-something this year alone. Oh my goodness, it's exhausting. But we're gonna go on to the last performance, which is Mylene and Mylene, and then we're gonna go into some awards.
Thank you so much, everyone who signed up for this. We appreciate you so much.
And oh my goodness, it's time for the cosplayers to storm the stage while the judges deliberate a winner for the Idol Performance Competition. There's a lot of macross cosplayers here. Of course, I mean, it is a macross convention, right? But this is sort of something you don't really see at normal conventions. Macross isn't really popular at anime conventions these days. A lot of people are doing a lot of modern stuff. You see a lot of Gundam stuff still around. I mean, there was a whole Gundam meetup at Anime Expo. But this guy was super cool. He actually made his helmet here. I don't know if he made it fully himself or if he just decorated it, but it was very well done. I appreciate the effort he put into this because it looks legit. I mean, he's got the full flight suit going on. So cool. So we really got to see, the original Macross, and now we get to see some more Macross Frontier cosplayers. This is so cool to see. There's just so many different generations of Macross at this event. It's really a unique experience.
Hey, thank you all for waiting. If all of our contestants could come back up on stage with us, that would be great. Gamblin! 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 You're part of this too.
Oh, my stage. Yeah.
You're scary. Okay, so first off, we had one for best craftsmanship, but nobody opted to do craftsmanship judging, which is A-okay. So this is now a best comedy award, which is going to go to Risu no Ninja for Gamblin.
Okay, next we have best performance. And we chose Kiki and Moosey. You guys are so cute. Don't you guys love it? Thank you. Here you guys go. I loved it so much. You've been so cute.
Okay, and now we have our best in show, or our Miss Macross award, which drum roll please. Which is going to, of course, Mylene, who was here. Take your beautiful trophy, hold it up, show it off. Who not only sung beautifully, but had a very Cheryl-esque stage presence that we found very impressive. And, your energy with the crowd and with your performance was wonderful. So, congratulations, everybody.
Thank you all for joining us. I hope that you enjoyed your time and that next year, please join us. We would love to see more people on the stage. We don't bite, I promise. And I apologize in advance for the technical issues. It's my first year running it, so thank you for your kindness. And it's much appreciated, and we hope to see you all next year.
But that wraps up my vlog for today. There's going to be links for a lot of the cosplayers and performers in the description down below. So be sure to check that out. If you want to see some of the performances and the panel, there will be a link down in the description below as well. So, you know, check all of that out. And as always, be sure to like and subscribe, and I'm going to catch you in the next one. And so on my way home, there was this beautiful, like, sky. Like, this is just gorgeous. Oh my goodness. But that's it from me, guys. This has been another Evil Aniki convention vlog, and I'll catch you in the next one.